And that's the sheriff.
I'm just a shepherd's daughter. I have no business here.
Shut up! Bloody beggars.
Beggars? They're the one that's bringing you food, though.
I want to go home.
Oi, you there! Yes, I meant you. That's a pretty face you got there. You're coming with me.
What? Leave her. Take me instead.
Well, whatever. You'll walk to the other side of the yard and talk to Walter. You'll get you settled. And don't you dare stray from the path.
I kind of wanted to explore the area a little bit. But I guess I don't have a choice to do that for some reason. So that's Walter. We're gonna have to go up for him. And everyone is at the ready. It was hard to come here. Can't leave now. Uh-oh. The gallows. Horrendous. I don't want to look closely. They will pay for this. Waiting queue. Shouldn't go back there. They might still recognize me. They demand more than they need, while the people are starving. They look familiar. These knights? Oh. Oh, good thing that I still have my goddamn weapon. Talking to Regan Hamley is the only chance we have left. I don't think I can use that.
I should keep my distance till I found who I'm looking for. I don't see her here.
No shit! She's not gonna be outside here. We can interact with these knights.
They say Lord Hamley might lose shine soon. What if the next Earl has us all hanged?
Calm down. None of these royals really care about this shithole.
I know those two. They used to fight for father.
Listen in on conversation, yeah.
What about Bartholomew's children? There's a lot of bad blood there.
Well, the boy Richard is dead, has been for years.
And the lady Aliena?
Don't make me laugh.
Keep listening.
I think you underestimate her. Some years back I heard she almost cut up a priest in Winchester, put a knife to his throat, and robbed him dry. Oh, she's a fury.
And you're a sissy.
Approach the knights.
May I interrupt?
What is it?
How can you fight for someone like William Hamley? My father was nothing like that tyrant.
Oh, dear Lord, it's you.
You always sat in your neat little keep playing hostess to his well-off guests, while the poor snuffed it just as they do now.
Well, at least William treats us as his equals, and not like pawns on a board of nine men's Morris.
Huh. So they didn't like their father as well. They didn't like her father as well, huh? By there, I definitely meant both Richard and Aliena, but Richard is no more. But yeah, like going back again to the first episode of the TV show, it definitely showed that Bartholomew was actually a good man, and everyone liked him. My father was a good earl. Was my father really that bad?
Was my father really that bad?
Your mother could have answered that question.
He once told me that she was very unhappy when she died.
And you never wondered why?
Not really. No. Should I even bring that up? I don't think we need to.
I'm here to talk to Lady Regan Hamley.
She's in the keep,
But only Lord William and Walter are allowed to go there.
and they'll kill you if they find you there.
So you won't help me?
We've already helped you more than enough by not ratting you out.
Well, I guess that's fair. Should we go there? Let's leave it.
Don't tell anyone that you saw me.
We won't, if you promise to leave now.
How many of them were once loyal to my father? I should keep my distance.
Well, I guess I cannot ask.
It's been so long since we left.
I cannot ask people about that, huh?
Are you done yet?
Almost. Let me just see if I took enough.
Oh, that's Elizabeth. She might help us. Those are pigs eating dead guy. Nice. There she is. Even more tired than last time. That's Hugh Axe. Should keep my distance. He might recognize me. Eat what is fed to them. Can barely look. Let's ask the pigs about our father.
Father grew up here, just as I did.
Did he now? Huh. Yeah, she's the only one that we can interact with, so let's go ahead and do that.
What are you doing here? You need to leave. Don't come any closer. William has me watched.
What's taking so long?
I forgot the pork. I'll be out shortly. Wait a moment, then follow me. We don't have much time. Hugh will look for me any moment now. So why did you come?
Among other things, I came for you.
I'm waiting.
We don't have much time. Please, just tell me what this is about.
Are you all right?
If they see me with you, they will kill me. Please, you need to leave now.
Well,
King Stephen has declared a truce with Empress Maud.
she's a kid.
William's
Do you
tyranny
think she
is
understands
over.
all of that?
This land might finally see peace again. That's why I'm here, to talk to his mother.
And what will become of me?
Sure.
My brother will become the next Earl, but I'll run things alongside him. At the same time, I don't want to give up my wool trade.
Your brother? What?
There.
What?
I want to help you. I really do. But I don't know how.
So yeah, maybe we can actually save Richard. Yeah, maybe that's a thing. Can you take me? They will help you. No.
Can you take me to Lady Hamley?
I wouldn't know how. Hugh Axe is watching me. He would never let you through. Only Walter and I are allowed inside the keep. Why don't you ask him? Walter.
Why do you think he's gonna help me?
Walter? William's dog?
Don't call him that. He's not as bad as people say he is. William won't allow me to talk to him anymore. Now Lady Regan is all I have left.
I'll talk to Walter then. Run to Kingsbridge? I don't think that's a good idea.
I will talk to Walter then.
Hurry up in there! Or do you want me to come in and pull you out?
I need to go.
Elizabeth seems to trust Walter. Was I wrong about him? I don't think so. I don't really think so. But yeah, viewers, I think that was a bug when she said my brother. I think that it definitely indicates, I kind of had, an instinct, or not an instinct, it definitely shows that the game might actually give, that my choices offer me choices that might actually affect the course of the game, and I think I probably could have. It's not I probably. Now I know for sure that we could have saved Richards. That for sure. Which is interesting. Really, really interesting. Yeah, but that was a bug when she mentioned her brother. That was definitely a bug. Alrighty, viewers. Gonna have to try and stay away from that idiot. We're gonna have to go walk up the wall, or at least to go to the far left here. If we can. We cannot even reach the stable? No, we can. We can. No one wants me to go there. Neither them nor me. But it's the only right thing to do. I don't know about right thing. I mean, I didn't know that things are gonna be that bad. Infiltrating the enemy like that. Oh, that was fast. William's first henchman and instructor. He too has grown old. Let's talk to him. Sergeant Walter? No.
Elizabeth claims you aren't such a bad person after all.
Am I not? Have you forgotten that I killed your family's steward?
You got problems over there, Walter?
Tell your guard to stand down. Have a heart.
So, you think I'm a nice bloke, and you give me orders on how to handle my men? Don't make me laugh. Hugh!
What?
I promise, once my family is back in charge, things will get better for everyone. Or do you really not care for all the starving people?
I don't believe you.
Why not?
But it's not up to me to judge these things. I'll take you to Lady Hamley. She'll decide.
Okay. I thought that's gonna be that's gonna go to worse.
My lady?
Elizabeth, could you get me some water, dear?
Yes, my lady. But first, I need you to wake up, my lady. There is someone who wants to see you. It's the Lady Aliena.
The Lady Aliena. When did that bitch become nobility again?
Wow. Demand more, sir. Explain yourself. Show pity.
I didn't know you were so ill.
Oh, don't you dare.
I'm certain you've heard about the treaty the king made with Duke Henry at Wallingford Castle.
I have. I have also heard that it's a muddled mess.
It
Definitely
is
shows.
a complicated deal indeed, but one that will end the war. And one that makes my family the rightful owners of this earldom once more.
Only by word. There's no one who would come to enforce this, not even the king.
The people shouting will rise up. Appeal to her conscience.
Don't you see what your son is doing to the land? Soon there won't be an earldom left to rule for anyone.
That's a lie. My William is a better earl than your father ever was.
Wow.
To think that I once wanted to marry my good William into a family like yours. Not a day goes by when I am not glad that God saved us from that horrible fate. And that he sent that monk to Bishop Waleran to unveil your father's evil plan.
What monk?
That prior of Kingsbridge. Philip of Gwynedd.
What?
Please, my lady.
Huh.
You need to hear her out.
Oh, my dear Elizabeth. Don't you see what she is trying to do to us?
Prior Philip told you about my father. Can't punish me for denying William. You don't listen, things will get worse.
Are you saying that Prior Philip told the bishop about my father?
Yes. He came to see Waleran in person, a messenger of God's great plan. And we've been in control ever since.
If you don't listen, things will get worse. You can't punish me for denying. You can't punish me for denying William. That's definitely not the case. For her, at least. It doesn't seem so.
If you don't listen, things will get worse for everyone. People are starving because of your son. They will rise up and come for you. They're already attacking Kingsbridge. It's only a matter of time till they come here.
My lady. The Lady Aliena came here to make things better.
She has only ever made things worse. She mocked my son for wanting to marry me.
She had every
Well, I
right
guess.
to deny him.
Well, I guess she's a little bit bitter.
How can you say that? He is your husband. He's good to you.
If it wasn't for Walter, I'm sure William would have killed me already.
Well, I guess she doesn't know.
What's going on here?
Fatso's here.
What's that bitch doing here?
Should have gave her a knife. Should have gave her a knife.
To bargain.
She's trying to take everything.
Is she? Is she now?
Leave it.
Shut up, old man.
Woo!
Cut that whore up, Walter!
No. You brought this on yourself.
You bloody traitor! Someone get up here! Men! You will pay. You will all pay for this.
What's gonna happen? Oh, he's bleeding here? Like, did people leave him? Oh, he's staring into the fire. Devil is calling you, William. They're calling you Dick!
Is he dead?
He is.
Damn, vengeance.
William Hamley is dead.
What now?
Now we tell his men.
It would have been better if you actually just attacked.
Drop your weapons immediately!
Yep.
Raise the banner!
Well, we took Shiring back, I guess.
Listen! Lord Hamley is dead! The castle now belongs to the former Earl's family again.
What? You're shitting us!
It was the King's wish.
Who killed him?
He died by my hand. My name is Lady Aliena of Shiring. I'm the daughter of Bartholomew, the former Earl of these lands. I've been tasked to end the tyranny of William Hamley and restore order to Shiring.
Our occupation of Shiring has been made unlawful. Every attack on us is sanctioned by the King of the English.
So what will happen to us then?
We will help the people, of course.
You will get your chance for redemption. By helping the people of Shiring recover from your own cruelty. And by rebuilding their homes and tending to their fields.
Are you sure this is what you want, my lady? Forcing Tormentors and Tormented to work together might not end very well.
I mean, we need them.
We need everyone to rebuild Shiring.
Well, you know what you're doing.
The tyranny of William Hamley is over. In the name of the new Earldom of
Well,
Shiring...
hopefully that's not gonna bite us in the ass later. A reinstatement of Aliena of Shiring. Well, she's the lady of the house now. Ugh. Aliena is now the lady of the house. Alright, let's go ahead and read this entry real fast. Reinstatement of Aliena of Shiring. No date. Which is very interesting. Maybe we could have taken the place earlier than this? Maybe? I don't know. King Henry II, by the council of all his barons and for the fulfillment of the Treaty of Wallingford, has decreed that Shiring and each town shall return to the owners from before the former Lord King Stephen's stewardship. Within the term fixed for its sovereignty, those to be in succession by blood of former Earl Bartholomew of Shiring shall claim the title. Therefore, Aliena of Shiring is to be announced Countess of Shiring in an official inauguration until her son becomes of age.
Now, send a messenger to Kingsbridge to let Prior Philip know that Shiring is finally free. What is it? Why are they laughing?
Uh-oh.
You can send a messenger if you want. But there won't be much of a prior left when he arrives.
Sir Catface, get me a horse.
They're laughing at us? What? What? They're not following my fucking orders? To the fucking gallows! These motherfuckers, they had their chance! What? Well, I guess chapter 19 is concluded. That was... That didn't take too long. Chapters are getting... chapters are getting, you know... Are not that long. Are getting shorter and shorter. Chapter 19, the return to Earl's Castle, which you did. You snuck into Earl's Castle with no one to support you. You talked to 2 former knights of your father. Elizabeth did not leave Earl's Castle and stayed with you to the end. Is that a good thing? You ordered William's men to help rebuilding Shiring.
The Pope believes we should either burn him or make him Bishop of Kingsbridge.
I have already taken matters into my own hands.
Huh?
My men arrested him while Kingsbridge was left unguarded.
While his friends took Earl's Castle.
Yes.
At least in his death, William Hamley was of use to you.
Chapter 20. The end! No. Not Philip. Shiring? The day of the trial.
Look at all these people. Seems like they're enjoying themselves.
They never change. You drooling dogs should be ashamed!
Shut up, you old hag!
Helen?
I'm not feeling well.
I'll stay with you.
Go ahead. We'll come after you. Quick! You can't be too late.
Is your mother ill?
It's not that. This is where they hanged my father.
No. Not Philip.
The trial begins. The judges. Brother of Stephen, King of the English. The
Timothy
Right
is here.
Reverend Bishop Henry of Winchester. Her Highness, the Countess Lady Aliena of Shiring. Presiding over the trial, the Right Reverend Bishop of Shiring and Kingsbridge, Waileron Bygod.
Please. The church is not without fault. We have gathered here today before the eyes of God to accuse one of our own.
It's because of his book.
He wrote in his book that the church and the papacy are not necessary as intercessors between God and man. That God is in man. That all men are equal. And that each sinner is as close to our Lord as the Pope himself. Now, we ask God for his judgment. For his is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Not ours, and not yours. You stand accused of heresy. Philip of Gwynedd, how do you plead? Answer!
Prior, respond to Bishop Waileron.
Give him the old silent treatment.
No answer. Your book and its teachings are answer enough. You are guilty.
I am deeply saddened. It may come as a surprise to you, but we had hoped to make you Bishop of Kingsbridge. Why has it come to this, Philip?
In part, I am to blame. I supported Philip in his early years. I demand that Philip be removed from his position of prior immediately.
No.
And that he remain in captivity until such time that Shiring and all of England have healed from the poisonous words he has dispersed.
No!
What? Yes? Do you not agree with the church as well, my lady?
He is Walren himself.
You are accusing Philip because he has defied you.
I made him prior, and grateful he was not. But no, I accuse him because his teachings are false. And I intend to prove that Philip's decisions have been more than misguided in the past. Call in Remigius.
The Prior of Shiring, Father Remigius.
Of course it's gonna be Remigius.
My bishop.
Tell the court, Remigius, what you have told me.
For many years, I served as sub-prior of Kingsbridge. First for Prior James, then for the accused.
What was your first impression of him?
I was impressed initially by how he handled the discussions in the chapter house.
What else?
It's all coming.
Prior Philip did not hesitate to give refuge to the people fleeing Earl's Castle in the winter that our king died.
Is that not a good deed? A true Christian act?
You do not know him as well as you think you do, Lady Aliena. Today, that will change.
The future master builder of our cathedral and his woman were among those taking refuge. They were living in sin. They were unmarried and fornicating. Philip allowed them to stay.
Why would he do that?
I do not know, my bishop.
Maybe because he himself was involved in similar affairs.
What?
We will see.
With who?
Then, on the day
With
of
who?
our first fleece fair, we were attacked.
I heard. It was terrible.
I tried to soothe the woman's pain by reading the scripture to her.
Oh no.
The builder's woman I have spoken of tried to put a spell on her with poisonous herbs.
And Philip intervened.
That's gonna be a bite us in the ass.
Yes. He pushed me aside and gave the woman poison.
It is worse than I thought.
It was no poison.
And then there was the day the Virgin Mary's statue arrived in Kingsbridge.
I mean, really?
Believe it was a miracle.
I personally didn't have a choice. The player didn't have a choice with that.
Clearly, it is a miracle. I hear of many who were healed in Kingsbridge.
Damn, they didn't believe Remigius, even Walern himself.
It was a true miracle, but Philip did not. He was only after the money people donated at the Virgin's shrine. That is why I left.
He had to. Amen.
I believe there is one more thing you have not told us about. Something very important.
Man, this is tense.
Yes. Philip has fathered a child. A son. And he raised him in the priory.
It's not his son, though. Well, they still didn't tell him, though.
Jonathan of Kingsbridge, step forward.
This is preposterous.
Is it?
Is this true? Are you Philip's son? Answer the question, Jonathan of Kingsbridge.
The same treatment.
Are you shy? Or do you not want to tell us the truth, boy?
The same treatment.
Philip, you used to tell us a story about how you were found in the woods. Isn't that right, Philip? Well, you told the story so many times.
My brother found him.
Your brother? The brother whose master you betrayed?
What are you talking about?
Philip tried to involve me in a conspiracy against his brother's master, Earl Robert of Gloucester. And his ally, Earl Bartholomew, your father, Lady Aliena.
I mean, she already knows.
Took in all those refugees years ago because he was to blame for their fate.
She already knows
As
that.
he was for yours when you lost your father and your earldom. That, Lady Aliena, is the man you are trying to protect. Well...
Forgive Philip!
Know that he is a troubled man.
Philip is the
We've all had to make
best
hard
character in the game. Of course, he's a top G.
at the time, when indeed they were terrible mistakes. I am thankful that I was forgiven when I made a mistake. Now I forgive him. Let us now return to the problem at hand. There is a man who witnessed how Jonathan was found in the forest. A man who can shed light on who Jonathan's father really is.
And who is that?
My husband.
Step forward. What is your name?
He is the master builder of Kingsbridge.
Is he now?
Oh.
Have you lost your courage?
No, I have not. You know well why it would be hard for me to face you. They call me Jack, after my father. My name is Jack Jackson.
Yes, we have met before.
How old were you when you allegedly saw Jonathan as a child in the woods?
13?
12. But I know what I saw. Philip told the truth.
You were a child. And what were you doing there, in the woods?
I was living in the forest, with my mother.
They were outlaws.
Prior Remigius is the most trustworthy witness we've seen today, and his statement was quite damning to Philip. The distant memories of an outlawed child cannot convince me otherwise.
He fathered a child!
Let
him
go!
He would never do that!
And yet, Lady Aliena is right. We do not know enough to judge him as harshly as you proposed, Bishop Waileran.
We saved him?
You are right, Bishop Henry. As I said, it is not up to us to judge this man.
Ah, they're gonna do the miracle bullshit.
We ask God for his judgment. As Bishop of Kingsbridge and Shiring, I demand an ordeal by fire.
This is madness!
Philip of Gwynedd will be tried and judged at the stake. If he is innocent, God will save him from the flames. If he is not, then he will burn as the heretic and sinner God has declared him to be.
No! Waileran, by God! Not this time.
It's her.
I saw the child and Francis. I was there. Philip is not the child's father. He is a fool, but he is a good man.
Oh! How dare you?
Then, who is the father?
Tom Builder.
They are all in this together. This woman is a witch and an outlaw, living in sin with a thief. He was hanged in Shiring 30 years ago.
He was not a thief. He was a good man. You've murdered him, Wailer and Bygod.
What is this nonsense?
He was a thief. He stole a golden chalice and melted it down and sold it.
We already found it.
Chalice?
The chalice of the Eucharist. He stole it from the Cathedral of Kingsbridge.
Sacrilege.
Yes, Prior James of Kingsbridge caught him red-handed.
Prior James confessed to me he lied? And show the chalice? Now the thing here, if I showed the chalice, they're gonna say, oh, then he didn't melt it. He just hid it for his family. Or something like that. But if we go with that he confessed to me, then it doesn't matter, since they're not gonna accept his confession because he's just a kid. Like, they're gonna go with that, so I guess that's our better option, actually. All of them are bad. I mean, they can do anything, pretty much. But following the logic of them not hearing, not taking the testimony of a child, that's not gonna help. So yeah, I guess that's a better option. Oh,